Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Josha and I'm your go-to girl for all things real. So today I'm going to be talking about some of the mistakes I've made since becoming a content creator. One of the biggest mistakes that I think I've made here in the YouTube space is focusing all my attention into YouTube. And YouTube AdSense revenue, YouTube subscribers, YouTube rules and regulations, and that kind of boxed me in a way that was different than where I was mentally when I initially started this channel. When I initially started this channel, I was in high school, 15 years old, and I was just bored one day and started singing a song. I decided to hit record. The video was not even in the right, like, what is it called? It was like upside down, and I just sang a song. From there, I started uploading myself, giving advice to people about high school stuff and talking about trending topics. And by the time I graduated from high school, I had a following of about 1,000 subscribers or something like that, maybe 800, I don't know. But by college time, I had about a K, right? And back then, it seemed that people gravitated to me more because I was just being myself. I wasn't worried about what YouTube was looking for as much. I wasn't worried about SEO and, you know, the analytics and the numbers. I ended up getting eligible for monetization pretty quick and didn't even realize that I could have been making money back then because I wasn't worried about that. It was a hobby for me. It was something that I enjoyed doing. As you grow in this space, as you continue to meet more people and connect with more people, don't lose sight of connection. I know that sounds really weird and really generic, but hopefully that's resonating with you and you understand that when people are gravitating to you, they are doing so for a reason. They see something in you that makes them feel like they can relate to you. You are their go-to person for something. You are the person that entertains them, informs them, encourages them, shows them the latest fashion for whatever they are looking for that matches their style. There is a reason why they're hitting subscribe or follow and coming back to support and engage with your content. TikTok right now reminds me a lot of OG YouTube. YouTube before 2016, before 2017, before algorithm change, before you had to do everything right, have TubeBuddy or vidIQ installed and Social Blue Book to tell you how much you should be charging. Before all of that, it was very much like TikTok in that you could hit upload, put some random stuff in the description box, and it might just take off. People might just find the video and like you because you're you. Now, a lot of people are so focused on getting monetized or making money once they get monetized that they stop being the person that people liked in the first place. I got so caught up in trying to figure out, well, what should I do next? Do y'all want me to do this? The analytics say this, the analytics say that. At some point, you have to just do what makes you happy and what makes you money. Both, okay? What makes you happy and what makes you money. What does that mean? Just try some stuff, quite frankly. Whether it's YouTube telling you that your top videos are all the plus size fashion hauls, or for me, piercing content, start doing that type of content again, or start being consistent in what you want to do so that YouTube recognizes that that's the new thing that you're doing and can start recommending people to come to you. It is okay to start over. It is okay to make videos private. It is okay to rebrand yourself. I've done all of this, and some of it contributed to my success. There's some reviews on here where I was just telling it like it is, y'all. I was literally just sharing my life, and you would not believe that that video is sitting on 7,000 views because a lot of people are dealing with depression. A lot of people lost people last year due to COVID, cancer, or whatever else. And some people are losing people right now, this year. I keep hearing about people passing away. So melatonin, something that I hadn't heard about until my sister passed away, was a way for me to get some sleep because your girl was dealing with insomnia. People resonated with that. That wasn't a video where I was really worried about SEO and all of that, or trying to fit all the rules of my niche. It was a review, which I do reviews here, but it was just real to me. A lot of the videos that worked well for me here were videos where I shared my life, when my mom passed away, when I became a single mom, when me and my ex broke up, when I told my story about my ex giving me an STD. Yeah, that was super embarrassing. But guess what? How many other people have been in that situation where they've ended up with an STD? Whether it was their ex that gave it to them because they weren't doing anything, or maybe they was out there being free and got one like that. There's something that you have in you that you care about, that you can speak to with passion and love, and people will resonate with it. So focus on that. But at the same time, I also said focus on what makes you money. YouTube is either going to be a business for you or a hobby for you. So if you enjoy YouTube so much that you want to do it as a hobby, that's fine. Your videos are probably going to be better because you're not worried about being a cookie cutter person and being perfect for YouTube. But the thing is, if something that you're passionate about is not advertiser friendly, then YouTube is not going to really pay you as much money. That's just point blank. The way that Google pays is by ads. And if your content is not advertiser friendly because you're cursing, or you're being too much adult content, or you have too much revealing clothes or whatever, and they feel like that is not community safe, you're not going to be able to get the ad revenue. So you're going to have to utilize other things to make yourself money. And that's where I'm at right now. Right now I'm at a point where I've been doing this long enough. My influence has been proven in some ways. And although companies will try to tell me, well, your subscriber base is not huge. Honey, I got 1.6 million views on this thing, and I'm still counting. I'm on the road to 10K, and I've influenced people to buy plenty of stuff. So I know my worth, and I'm adding tax now. That was one of my biggest mistakes when it came to YouTube and working with brands and working with Amazon sellers and working with people that had their own websites, clothing brands. I've worked with those a couple of times. I feel like I sold myself short. And if anything I can give any new YouTuber, the advice would just be, don't be afraid to charge these folks. I don't care if it's $20. Charge them. There's some people who had less following than me, and they were making more money than me because they had that mindset. And that is one thing that I wish that I would have had. Don't get me wrong, it's okay to take items for free in exchange for a review when you're starting off. But when you've done that a couple of times and those videos are starting to hit thousands of views or even several hundreds of views, if something is working. So at some point you have to charge. And now I'm finally at a point where I tell people, this is my price. This price is subject to change as I grow. And if you don't want to do it, it's okay. I hope that we can collaborate in the future when your budget allows. I can't keep not paying myself and thinking that I'm going to grow. If I really want to do this full time, I can't keep on accepting less than what I deserve because I need content. When back in the day, your girl could get on here and talk just like I'm doing right now, be myself, and people would come to me. Now the algorithm is different. The algorithm is different. But if you are consistent, your content is quality, and you are real, you're going to connect with real people. You have to get creative with how you promote yourself. You cannot just hit upload. YouTube is not that place anymore. TikTok is kind of that place. I don't find myself having to promote my TikTok as much as I have to promote this YouTube channel. The way I was doing stuff was just all wrong. Not charging brands, being lowballed and still taking the collaborations, not being consistent, taking long hiatuses. These are all things that I did that kind of stunted my growth. And like I said, I wasn't treating this like I treat it now back when I had 3,000 subscribers. Y'all, I got pregnant and I didn't document most of the journey until I decided to come back to YouTube because I was in a toxic situation and I just didn't feel motivated. I didn't feel motivated to hit upload and share what was going on. In hindsight, especially as much as I see women capitalize off of that sort of situation now, I wish that I would have kept going. Not only would it have been a way for me to look back and be proud right now as the 28-year-old woman who has achieved so much since that point in my life, but it would have been motivational for someone else. A lot of the content on my channel has motivated other people. Some people be like, why you got that prison content on there if you're not even dating somebody that's locked up no more? Because it resonated with someone, because it helped someone. There is a shortage of videos like that from people like me who have experienced something like that and that are not just trying to talk shit about them and judge them and make them feel bad because they were in the situation in the first place. Find your thing and just do it. There's gonna be certain things that you're gonna try, you're not gonna like it. Hey, that's okay. You can decide to stop doing it. Don't be afraid to try new things, and you can always redirect your channel. You can always start from scratch. If you build this platform up, you can shout out the new thing and drive the people that are interested in it over. This can convert to sales for you. So what's coming for me is definitely just me being more of Joshe. If you are new here, my name is Joshe, and I pretty much do plus size fashion, reviews, lifestyle content, and I give advice. So if you'd like to support my channel, be sure to participate in the comment section down below as we're talking. Give this video a thumbs up if you like what you're hearing, and subscribe. I am on the road to 10K, and I would love to have you here on my channel to be a part of this journey.